Hey guys, this is Zen Logan for Zen Logan Music. It's Friday afternoon, a beautiful day here in Ridgewood, New Jersey, home of the Ridgewood Maroons. But quick thing, I was just reading an article in Guitar World magazine about the top 10 most underrated guitarists, and I have a little bit of a comment about the whole thing. Let's go through them quick because I don't want to be overindulgent about this whole thing. Number 10 is Brad Whitford of Aerosmith. I thought Joe Perry was the guitarist. If he's another guy, it doesn't matter, so get him off the list. Number 9 is Robbie Krieger from The Doors. I totally agree with this. I think he should even be lower on the list because Robbie Krieger was a great guitarist who got overlooked because you had Morrison, who was just a stud unto himself, and you had Manzarek, and but Krieger was a good guitar, really good guitarist. I shouldn't say great. He was a really good guitarist who should be lower on the list. Number 8 is Lindsey Buckingham, again of Fleetwood Mac. Again, totally agree, but he should be lower. We were having a discussion the other day, me and a couple of my buddies, about how he was totally overlooked, and I think he's a great guitarist, so I would move him lower. Number 7 is Jeff Hanneman from Slayer. Here's where it gets a little bit dicey because you got these guys from groups like Slayer and these other groups that just they're great guitarists, but the genre is so guitar oriented that I think they're overinflated as far as great guitarists, because the music of Slayer and those bands are just so it's all guitars, so they get to be known as great guitarists. But so I'd maybe leave him at 7, maybe move him up, maybe move him to 10, so we can move Krieger and Buckingham down. Okay, number 8 is Lonnie Johnson. I'm looking here, I don't even know who the hell Lonnie Johnson is, I have to be honest with you, so we're not even going to consider him because I don't even know who he is. Peter Green, the same type of thing, does a lot of work with Clapton and those guys. He influenced a lot of people going forward, but I'm not putting him in this because we're talking about like underrated rock guitarists, and that's not going to be in my group. Number 4 is Robert White, Eddie Willis, Joe Messina, Dennis Coffey, Wah Wah Watson, Marv Tarpon, and Cornelius Grant, all Motown type of guys, all great guys, a little funk, little R&B stuff, all great. If you're going to take all those guys and put them in one group, then you can't put them at number 4. You got to put them at number 8 because it's just too many guys doing the same thing to make them that low. Number 3 is Steve Cropper from Booker T and the MGs. Great, once again. I don't think he should be that low, so I'm going to move him back up, so move some guys down. Number 2, Lowell George, Little Feat. Definitely a great guitarist. Should be number 2. Totally underrated. Little Feat, tremendous band. Lowell George gets credit in the small circles, but never got the big credit. He should be number 2. Number 1 is Ace Frehley from Kiss. Here again, I agree. I don't put Ace Frehley as number 1 though. Great guitarist that's overlooked because of the whole Kiss commercialism and Paul Stanley and all these guys. So he's underrated, he's very underrated, but I'm not going to put him at number 1. I'm going to readjust this list a little bit. I'm going to put Lowell George at number 1. I'm going to put Lindsey Buckingham at number 2. I'm going to put Krieger at 3. I'm going to put Frehley at 4. And I'm going to take I'm going to add some guys to mine now, because there's a whole nother list we could do, because a lot of the new guys that are out now are, it doesn't matter, are they underrated or are they overrated? Is Johnny Greenwood underrated or overrated? Or is he just considered a great guitarist? I know he's considered a great guitarist in some circles, but not in a lot of circles. Same thing with Derek Trucks, one of the great guitarists. Warren Haynes, we can go on Dickie Betts. Is he underrated or overrated? So anyway, as far as this list, what was on here, I'm going to leave those and I'm going to adjust that, and then you can take the bottom 5 and move them around, okay? So this is Zen Logan for Zen Logan Music. Hope you like the 10 unsung guitarists of all time from Guitar World magazine, and have a great day, and send your cards and letters in. Thanks. Bye.